All right, here we have our beautiful 1992 Ford F-250. This is a local Washington State truck, two-owner with only 61,000 miles, just barely turned over. I think it's at 61,200. This is factory, all original paint and body, accident-free, complete rust-free truck. It's a PB color code, jewel green metallic, which is a really nice color. Gets real bright and pops in the sun real good. But as you can see here, like on a cloudy, overcast day, it's got kind of like a nice dark tone to it. But it is metallic color, it's really nice. This is the XL option. Not a lot of, it's kind of a special order truck. I mean, you can see how nice that paint is right there, the color combo there. Not a whole lot of options, actually. It's only got, let's see, 1, 2, I think 3 options on the entire truck. 4 options because it got the hubcaps, but most of the options are on the inside, and I'll show you. Really nice body. There's no dents or, amazingly, there's no dings on this body. You'll see a couple, if you get close, a couple of water spots. This is just from washing it, but it comes right off. You got your little chips there. I don't know, might have had a bug guard on one time, bouncing back and forth. But if you go around, there's hardly any chips on the front there. It's got a little chip there. I do make a separate file of all the chips I can find. Really nice paint. It's got a couple little chips there. I mean, this is all kind of typical stuff. Rockers are in really nice shape. Hopefully you guys can see that. I mean, you do have, this is just gum in the paint. It's hard to, this paint is really reflective, so it's hard to see what's chips and what's not chips. But I mean, you can see like all the leaves. I mean, you can see the paint is really nice and deep. It doesn't have that foggy look to it. I mean, you can see my reflection just amazingly, all the leaves. Wintertime, fall time is horrible for pictures because of nice paint jobs like this, it reflects everything. Bulkhead's in nice shape. I did have a toolbox on it one time. It's got diamond plate rails, but you can see where their toolbox was. And also the front bulkhead of the bed is in absolutely immaculate condition. But it was also real faded right in this area. So we buffed it out, and you can see some of the paint there got dried, but that just comes right off. That's just from wax in this area. It was real dull. Both sides have this weird grouping of little rock chips from kicking some stones up. Maybe they had a gravel driveway or something. Got a little chip there. Little chip there. Its tires are like brand new. Got hardly any miles on it. Had one of the options it did get was it's had undercoating on it since new. And then it has the poverty style center caps. I mean, if you look at the wheels, I mean, the wheels are just in incredible condition. The paint on them and everything hardly has any chips. A little chipping there. This is a dark color, so it's going to show more flaws than in the chips more than anything else. But you could go through with a nice touch up and do all that stuff. It's got a little chip there, probably just from, loading stuff in the back. It's got the 306 cylinder, the 5-speed manual, which is actually a rare, really rare option in the F-250. I mean, you will find them in the F-150, but you got your little grouping of rock chips there, little rock chip there. And then this little area here, I took a picture of it. You can see these are rock chips, real little guys, like the size of a ballpoint pen tip, really small. But once again, the cab's in real nice shape, no stress cracks or anything. Take you to the rockers here. You do have your little chips there. These are chips. Little stone chips. They're not reflections of anything. Those are there. But otherwise, I mean, this body is just, this is a great truck. I mean, it runs and drives awesome. Rarely do I say this, but the interior is absolutely perfect. I mean, that is, oh, God's honest truth there. Non-smoker. Dash is just immaculate. No marks. I mean, look at that shifter. The floors are just perfect. It's got when you look at the brake pedal pads, just no wear on these things. So one of the few options it does have is kind of crazy he picked this stuff, but normally on a base model truck it ends right there, and then you don't get this, it's just metal. So this is an option where you can see it's a 2-piece, so you have the compartments. Obviously he wanted to use this truck and one of the storage because he also ordered this little area, which is nice for your iPod and cell phone, and got a cup holder. It's not every bench truck gets that. CD player has been added, and then the other option is in the back here. That little nice compartment area is a factory 4-piece, so you can have, all your tools separated, emergency kit or whatever you need. Nice headliner. Nothing's missing on this truck. Windows perfect. Take you around to the passenger side here. And this truck is, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to find these trucks, especially nowadays. I mean, I haven't had an auction for a little while because, you know, I got to group them up now, but it's been really hard finding these nice trucks, these nice originals, especially low miles like this. I mean, it's just incredible condition. Once again, door panel's real nice. All the paint's good, no rust anywhere on this truck. I mean, the door shuts like new. I mean, there's just no sag at all. Try to take you under here so you can see it's got a factory undercoating. Everything's really nice and clean and sanitary, all the factory dealer markings. I'll go around and fire up the old motor for you, and we do a separate video of it driving, which will be a little shorter on this truck because normally we do all the electricals. And you know, to me, I like seeing a base truck like this, so I don't got to worry about power window motors, I don't got to worry about power locks, I don't got to worry about stained carpet. I mean, these vinyl floors, they stay looking like new for life. So 61,280, and you know, all the lights go out, and that's just because the door is open. But go around in here. I mean, the motor is so clean. This thing doesn't leak a drop of anything. You can see how clean it is. I mean, the motor is just beautiful, just hums right along. Under the hood light works, nice paint under the hood. How clean that is. I mean, this thing's been parked inside the garage, inside our warehouse, since the day we got it, in the same spot every time, and there is nothing underneath this thing. It does not leak a drop, so that's nice to have. But 61,000 miles, this was probably about as close to new as you can get. And if you're like the two owners that had this truck, especially the original owner that ordered this truck this way, it's actually, you know, a really rare truck. The 306 cylinder is like, you know, a lot of people, you know, compared to like a diesel motor, it just keeps going, a lot of torque. It is just a motor that goes for a few 100,000 miles. It's kind of like a, you know, little workhorse tractor here. But it's a beautiful truck, needs nothing, ready for a new home, and it'll be 7-day auction with no reserve, and of course it's got a clean title.